Okay, this is my wellbeing page. This really flows from the previous IEP page, and they would have been together, but the wellbeing grew too big, and so I've made it its own page. But it really is part of came out of the individual education plan, as I saw wellbeing as such an integral part of that. So I'm going to start on this side. This is my personal wellbeing. So I came up with a really good philosophy, and you can see it there. And also, I worked a lot with my children on grit. And so this is a really cool little poster that we have on our fridge, and that we talk about often. I also encouraged my work colleagues with their wellbeing, and I sent them a weekly email, and that's a documentation of all those emails. And also with my whānau group, there's some examples here of how I encourage them with their wellbeing. And I'll just move on down. And this is over here is my daughter, and I just love that photo because to me it's just a picture of well-being. She looks like she's really enjoying that strawberry. So I'll just move up to the other side. Now the other side is looking at student well-being, and it talks a lot about the ecology and ecological models. So that's just some examples here. And moving down, talking about classroom ecology, I then started to map some of the commonalities that I was seeing in some of the models. And I came up with an ecological assessment system of my own that has just been really great. Actually, I've used it a lot, and it's a really good way to measure and to observe and to do that real critical thinking and reflection. So then we move to the near the bottom of the page, and this is particularly linked to the individual education plans, because I consider that the learner and the whānau cannot be separated. So I wanted to look at whānau ora, or the wellbeing family, the family wellbeing, or whānau wellbeing as part of that. So this again is part of my research that I did to develop some of my ideas, looking at some models and tools that are available for measuring whānau wellbeing. And I did create a measurement tool, and so this is it here. I collaborated a lot with a social worker in schools around it, and as you'll read, it led me down some real ethical pathways, which was really interesting as well. So I talk a little bit about that. So yeah, that's my wellbeing page, and as I say, hopefully you've got the context that it was part or developed from the individual education plan as well. So I hope you enjoy.